What's going on, guys? It's Mike for Sim Racing 604, and Formula 1 this weekend is set to return to Imola for the first race since 2006, and given that it's been so long since the race series has been on this track, I thought it would be a good idea to give you a quick rundown of the track for those not familiar. So what we're going to do is take a car out here in Assetto Corsa and just give you a half-speed lap describing the course a bit, and then we'll go on board for a full-speed lap. Let's get into it. So, all set to begin our lap here at Imola as we wind down the start-finish straight, DRS wide open. It's hardly a straight, by the way. It's more like what you'd call a dog leg in golf, constantly bending left and right, so the drivers will, of course, look to take the straightest line possible. And then drifting off to the right here to set up for the first chicane. It's actually a fairly complex chicane. Top speed will be somewhere around the 340 kilometers an hour mark likely. And then the left, the right, and then another left here coming up to set up for a true straightaway. And the drivers will be blasting down here in top gear, in 8th gear. And then setting up for another chicane. This one will be very late braking somewhere probably closer to the apex than I was there. And then out of this right-hander and setting up for the slowest corner on the track here. This is a hairpin coming up around the left here. Braking outside, cutting in, maybe clip the apex, maybe not. Back on the power here, you can see this is a massive uphill section here, and the drivers will fade generally to the left, not too far, but enough to set up. Under that Sparko sign is actually a right-hander, so the drivers want to be on the proper line. And then this dangerous left corner here, it is uphill, but they're carrying a lot of speed into this, clipping the apex, fading out. Remains to be seen where the track limits will be for that left-hander, but likely they will be relaxed there. That's where the drivers are most likely to sort of cheat to the outside. And then down into this complex here, very tricky situation. It's a long, slow braking section, and then out of there, as you can see, we went downhill. Now we're going back uphill under that Assetto Corsa sign, and engine working extremely hard to get up to speed here. This is a very steep hill, and then late braking as possible down into probably 2nd gear for this chicane. This is a little tighter chicane than what you may have seen in historic Imola clips from F1. So expect the drivers to be slower than what you might have seen for the track record or anything like that. And then just a few more corners to go here, and we're going to go to another downhill section around this right-hander. We are going downhill, which pushes the braking zone back quite a bit. And then a double left-hander here. Out of one, into the other, and that is the last corner to contend with on this course. Remains to be seen where the DRS zone will be set, likely somewhere around here. The pit exit is just to the right there. And then we cross the start-finish line to finish our lap. Pole time should be somewhere around the minute 15 or minute 16 mark, and likely in the race closer to the 1 minute 20 mark. So that was Imola. Let's have a look at it at high speed.